Mazuma TV back with another video. Alright, guys, let's talk about something that I would like to see, considering that Jermall Charlo is moving into the 160-pound division after knocking out his IBF mandatory, and Julian J. Rock Williams was an undefeated prospect prior to the Jermall Charlo fight. Landed a beautiful counter, right uppercut, finished him off afterwards. Really good fight, you know what I'm saying? Real meaningful fight. And Jermall Charlo showed how superior he is against his opposition. He went against Alkine, K9 Bundridge, uh, Austin Trout. These guys face some. I mean, he's faced some top guys. You know what I'm saying? The 154-pound division. I mean, there was a fight that I wanted to see that really didn't happen between him and Demetrius Andrade, but that's not too late because um, Andrade has said at times that he'd be wanting to move to 160 because of how a lot of the guys at 154 don't want to fight him. So it is what it is. Jermall Charlo can't face Landy Lar because they had the same trainer in Ronnie Shields. But a fight that I really want to see since Jermall Charlo has officially moved up to 160 pounds. Since the WBC rankings say that Jermall Charlo is number two and David Lemieux is below him either at 3 or 4, I would like to see these guys go at it, man. I think this will be the perfect fight for Jermall Charlo to make a statement, and if he is victorious, David Lemieux just came off of that sensational knockout victory over Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens is a really big puncher as well, but David Lemieux definitely had the size, and he obviously showed more power and landed the more devastating shots. And he put Curtis Stevens to bed early. So David Lemieux's stock is at an all-time high since prior to facing Triple G. After he had beat Gabe Rosado, everybody was talking really good things about Lemieux, but he got smashed up by Triple G. So let's just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? He bounced back off of that loss to Triple G, and now he got his name back into the mix at 160 pounds. So since I believe that Canelo's not facing him because he's facing Chavez Jr. in May, I would like to see Jermall fight David Lemieux. I would not mind seeing this fight at all. Jermall's obviously the bigger guy, although David Lemieux has been at 160 a lot longer, he may struggle to make weight at times, but at the same time, Jermall Charlo definitely is going to fall into that division pretty quickly. Um, he has the reach advantage. He has the height, and I think, in my opinion, that he has the bigger frame. He look like his bones are more dense. He looks like the bigger guy, especially come fight night after he weighs in at 154. He looks huge coming in to he looks huge coming into the fight. You know what I'm saying? He walks in the ring. He looks huge next to his opponents. Next to Austin Trout, who was a legitimate 154-pounder, he looked really big. Against Bundridge, he looked really big. Against Alkine, he looked really big. Even against J Rock, even though J Rock's a big guy as well, Jermall looked huge against that guy as well. Jermall Charlo is a really big boy. David Lemieux is a really big boy, you know what I'm saying? But Jermall Charlo has the size advantage, and I think he's the superior boxer, the more precise puncher. Even though Lemieux may be the harder puncher, I believe that Jermall Charlo is the more precise puncher. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to place his shots better than Lemieux, in my opinion. And I think he's fully capable if he's able to take some punches from David Lemieux. If he takes the punches well, and he pulls off victorious against David Lemieux, then he'll definitely have a good chance of facing Triple G in the future. If he doesn't fight Canelo by then, because anything can happen in that fight. That's a really close fight, but uh, I definitely think Jermall Charlo is going to become world champion in the middleweight division. I think he gonna shake that division up a little bit. I definitely could see him beating Billy Joe Saunders. I could definitely see him beating Lemieux. I could definitely see him beating a lot of these top guys. He may struggle with Jacobs though. You know what I'm saying? But I could definitely see him having close fights with the Jacobs. He could definitely give Triple G some trouble. But let's just see how he does at the 160-pound division first. It's too far to call it right now. He has to get used to that weight division. He got to get a couple fights in, but I think the first fight that will be perfect for him will be a David Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that way he'll be able to feel the difference in power at middleweight. You going in there with an experienced guy who has faced the best middleweight in his division. You know what I'm saying? He fought the best fighter in his division, being Triple G. A lot of people going to debate Daniel Jacobs now, but Triple G has 3 out of the 4 belts. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah. So Triple G is pretty much the best middleweight right now. So with Jermall Charlo facing a Lemieux who has the experience against Triple G, and if he does dominate Lemieux better than Triple G, then the comparison is going to come out, and eventually the fans are going to want to see that fight between them. So I think this is the perfect opportunity for Jermall Charlo to take advantage of. Even though David Lemieux gains a lot of weight in his off season, considering that he just got out of a camp, it shouldn't be too hard to make the weight. So y'all let me know what y'all guys think about this, man. This is something that I would look forward to seeing. Y'all let me know what y'all predictions in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV, and I'm out.